Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 4th grade concept of relating fractions and decimals. This is standard 4.2G in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 32 of the 2022 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so we've got this number 17.04, and we need to relate that to a mixed number. And all of our answer selections at least have a 17. So that's going to be super simple, right? So let's see if we can first use place value, then we'll see if we can draw a picture. So here's my 17.04. So if I know my place value, this becomes a very simple problem, right? So this is what we start with, right? And up until 3rd grade, we're dealing with just the ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. In 4th grade, we actually add a decimal point after the ones, and then we start looking at place values that are less than 1, smaller than 1. They're not a full whole. So this first place value is the tenths. Okay, so I didn't say tens, tenths with a THS. So it takes 10 tenths to make 1 whole. So think of those as like dimes. It takes 10 dimes to make $1. That next place value is hundredths with a THS, and it takes 100 hundredths to make a whole, like 100 pennies to make $1. So if we've got that place value, what does that tell us? Well, we're going to get 17. And then when you get a decimal right here, you go to the farthest end and you read that, right? So I've got 4 hundredths. If I happen to have like a 4 right there, you would say 44 hundredths. You read the number and then you read the name of the farthest place value. So this is 4 hundredths, but listen to what I'm saying, 4 hundredths. So when you're reading the place value, it's literally telling you the fraction to write, 4 hundredths. So this is one of the key learnings in 4th grade, is that this right here is equal to this right here, 4 hundredths, 0.04, which is literally read 4 hundredths. So if we've got that, you've got your answer. But what happens if you don't have that? Well, if you wanted to draw something, right, you could try to draw like this 4 hundredths right here, and you could see, okay, so you've got hundredths, and then you got to do like this, very tiny, and you see your 4 hundredths are going to be 4 little guys right there. You're probably used to seeing that on the hundreds flat, right? So there's your 4 hundredths, and then you just try to match that picture up right here. So this is going to be 4 tenths. So that's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, we're not even breaking it up into the same denominator. This is just 1/4. Right, so here's your 1/4. Obviously, they're not the same sizes, but pretend each of these pictures are the same size. There's your 1/4, so that doesn't look anything like this. Now this one is kind of an odd one. This is 40 tenths. That's actually a mixed number. So what you need here, so this is going to be 10 tenths, right? And then you just need to repeat that. And that's, I'm not even going to break it up into tenths because that's going to be another 10 tenths. That's going to be another 10 tenths. I'm not even going to bother breaking that up. So really that 40 tenths is 4 wholes, because there's your 40 tenths right there. I've got 4 sets of 10. So that ends up making 17 and 40 tenths is actually 21, because you get your 17 and then this just turns into 4. Now if you're looking at your 4 hundredths, there we go. That's what we were trying to draw right there. So my answer is J.